What's going on? My dad told you to bring it to the shop and then you go all the way back. What happened?
My dogs had to go to the bathroom.
Are we good?
Are we?
Yeah, because when sometimes we are low, this and that, you want a time off or you was either stressed out. I don't want you went on the truck. I don't want any problems. That's all.
I don't want no problems either.
Yeah, if you was on the load, I need you to, once you finish the break, you have to talk to us on the messages. You won't reply, you don't answer sometime phone when we're gonna ask you on time, what's going on, you're sleeping over 10 hours.
Well, you guys are not giving me adequate time to get the load there.
No, but
I had like 2 hours, and then you guys want me to drive 5 hours.
so I don't know how you pick it up from Raleigh and you went on 15. You're supposed to come on 210.
I wanted to go around the LA traffic.
Yeah, but and
Yeah, see what happened. Yeah, I went through the scale, and then
sometimes you gotta figure out which is more skills.
I'm still getting familiar with the highways and stuff.
You have to ask me. I drive 10, 12 years. I know every single scale. I know every even highway. Wherever you ask.
But isn't it kind of smart to go around LA traffic and the Grapevine?
It's smarter, but I think it's not that smarter because you have two scales on the route.
I didn't know that.
There's one on 15. The other one is on 158.
But I weighed good and
especially when you know there's something leaking under the trailer.
But I told you guys in Texas.
You did, I know. But especially you want to go in the scale, try to come. I was thinking the load coming to Fresno, I'm gonna fix it here.
I know. That's what I was hoping too, to save you guys money.
Yeah, but that way you take the route, there's more scales on it. You should go like 210 to 5. There's one scale casting, and then after that no scale to Fresno. Or even like next time you come, take 210 to 14 to Palmdale. Take Highway 138 is coming back to 5, no scales. Because even we take like a route, 30, 40 miles extra, way better than the dealing with the cops.
Anything's better than dealing with the cops.
I know. Okay, they're gonna fix your truck in like hour or so. Then you have an empty trailer.
What about that guy? Said that's his truck.
I will give him different truck, don't worry.
He said he's gonna quit.
That's fine.
Just a heads up.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I will give him different truck, don't worry about that.
But please answer your phone, Alan. That's our biggest problem.
Well,
right
please don't harass me.
now.
Please be respectful.
We are. After 10 hours, it's our job. We have a load to pick up. We had a load to deliver. We had to send someone.
You guys give me a load even before I leave the docks.
Okay.
I'm sitting there waiting for paperwork. You guys give me a load. That's time wasted.
Once you load it, you got a lot of time. You deliver it.
When I'm dropping, you guys send me a new load. When I'm still waiting for the call for the paperwork.
I understand. Once you load it,
That could be an hour. That could be
once you
2
load it,
hours.
we deal with that. Even you have a lot of time. From Raleigh to Fresno is 8 hours drive, and you take one and a half day.
Yeah, because they overloaded me.
Okay.
Their scale didn't work.
Okay.
I had to drive to Brawley Pilot weigh twice.
Okay.
Then, yeah, they overloaded me. I had to drive back, get unloaded, and then I decided to take the route 15 to 395 to go around the LA traffic and the Grapevine. The red light came on. Shit, I got pulled through the scales. I weigh fine. I know I weigh fine, but they seen the trailers squatted. The airbags were deflated.
And then you pick it up load from Mississippi. You only drove you start driving from Robert, Louisiana. You went to Morton in 3 hours, which is 3 hours drive. Okay, you pick up load trailer. You just drive 45 minutes and sleep again.
Because it was like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night.
Okay, plus the drive.
But it's 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, and I was up all day. And you guys are freezing my time. You guys are adding time to my log.
We cannot do that over the phone. We can't jump into your log at that time.
Why when I clock in at 10, my shift should be done 14 hours.
Why the only problem we have with you out of 60 drivers right now?
Like yesterday.
If I'm a problem, then I'm trying to get better, but if I'm a problem, you guys do what you guys got to do.
I understand that what's going on.
I'm going through a lot right now.
I know your personal things, but don't mix up with business. That's all.
But
stressing out, I know that.
But then your dispatchers are calling me a liar when they said they weren't going to load me at Brawley because of the tandems wouldn't go back.
Okay.
And then they said, hold on, let me go check. I called dispatch. I said, hey, they're going to go check right now. They said no, but they're going to go check. And then I walk around the trailer and I'm trying to find a valve. I'm trying to find something to fix it. The guy comes out and says, hey, we're going to go ahead and load you. Dispatch called me and said, called me right away, called me a liar before I can call them back and tell them.
They told you you're a liar?
Yes. They called me a liar. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? And I said, yeah, I got upset.
I'll talk to them, but only problem, Alan, I understand your concerns.
I don't have a. You always ask me, what is your problem? And then you threaten me. Do we have to go recover the truck? It's like, no, man. I'm doing my job. I'm not doing anything sneaky. I'm not doing nothing.
The thing is, you have to talk to us. Hey, I'm sleeping. I'm up. The thing is, if you sleep over 10 hours, that's not truck.
I don't sleep over 10 hours.
Yeah, I was in Bakersfield, yes.
Yesterday.
Calling you, yes. I kind of gave you the updates.
How many?
It was over 10 hours.
I might have went over 10 hours, but I don't sleep 10 hours.
Yeah, so that's the thing. You didn't answer the calls.
Because you guys call me all night long, I won't be able to get sleep.
You have to turn on the phone after your 10. Simple.
Yeah, but I paid for this phone. This is not a company phone.
Alan,
Nobody have a company phone at my company. And even when I hired you, we told you that.
I get it, but still, it's like our 10 hours is our downtime.
After 10 hours regardless. I'll tell you this for the future too. But you gotta start answering phone. That's all I'm saying. Answer your phone.
Okay, I get it, but
guys, I'm here. I'm going to sleep 10-hour break. I'm turning my phone off. My phone will be on soon as I will.
I get it. You guys are telling me I can take my 10 hours now, but when I'm on the road, you guys don't want me to take my 10 hours.
Where? Show me where the message. Show me. Maybe once in a while when we need to pick up a load or something, but I don't think so. We rush you. Do you see your miles? How many miles you're doing? Because this reason.
I was broke down in Oklahoma and New Mexico. I was broke down for 7 days.
I spent $10,000 just send the truck over there and bring the truck
And I
back.
appreciate that.
Plus the truck's still in the shop. If it's like single
That's
company,
not my fault.
Well, nobody's fault. Even if it's a single company, even if it's a 5 trucks company, maybe you're still sitting over there.
4 days?
Yeah, there's a lot of drivers, they're sitting in a motel and ending up they're paying from their pocket to fly it. And how that company.
And I can say I do appreciate you guys helping me
But you have
from
to stop-
Chicago.
You have to stop complaining this, and you should say, hey, no problem. I will try to do much miles I can, and I will.
I text you. I want to do 12,000 miles. I want to work.
The thing is, when you have 11 hours, you need to drive at least 650 miles. You wasn't driving that.
But dispatch is asking me to right in front of the CHP2. I answer the phone. I'm on speaker. I'm getting the ticket signed off like you guys want, and the guy's like, "Hey, you need hours? We'll fix your books." The CHP heard the guy. I didn't know he was gonna say that, and the CHP goes, "Hey, give me your phone." So they're saying they want to fix my books. Last night from Brawley, I go to Bakersfield because I only had 2 hours. On my and I said, hey, it recaps at 12 a.m. It recaps, and I'll stop, go to sleep.
Such and simply, you don't have to touch your book.
We haven't.
But if he's not driving his hours, and then is the problem.
I'm looking at your logbook from the last 5-6 days, and at any given day you haven't driven 10 hours plus. Any given day, I'm looking at the last 5-6 days.
Because I swapped in Texas.
Because we have to swap. You couldn't make the delivery.
Right. Bad trailer.
Okay.
I drive all the way to Calexico. I'm there for a day. I go to Brawley. I'm there in Brawley for a day.
Calexico, you pick up empty trailers.
You guys know I'm not that bad of a driver.
You went to Calexico, you pick up empty trailer. You went to Brawley, pick up a load, and then you go over that same day.
But you guys,
and you leave next morning from there.
But you guys know I'm not a bad driver.
The thing is, you just need to drive. If you want to see the hours, that like
I do want to see hours.
12,000. When you have 11 hours, just try your best to do 650. That will cover your lot of time. If you find 650, 11 hours in 7 days, that counts your miles. We are giving you loads, but if you don't want to run, what should we do? We have to swap.
I do want to run. You guys swapped me with the time you guys sent the sheriffs out to the truck to check on me when you guys weren't worried about me. You guys were mad because the load didn't go.
We need a business.
Right, but that's a false report. You guys are taking law enforcement away from their job.
But you was sleeping over 10 hours.
If you guys didn't transfer the trailers in Van Horn and let me go to Dallas, I would have made it. But you made me go to the Indian restaurant and switch with that guy, and then I was driving ever since Nogales all the way to Midland.
Okay.
And then you guys want me to go all the way to Lubbock. I would have been out of time. I would have got there at 1 a.m. You guys want me to get up, drop at 4 a.m. and then drive on PC. You said drive on PC to Amarillo. I have the text.
I have a logbook and I'll show you. You have a break between them. You take break in Damming. From Damming to Lubbock, one shift.
But I have to take a break.
Yeah, so why are you complaining?
I'm not
You
complaining.
take 10-hour break in Damming. I'll swap you in Ben Horn. From there to Lubbock. It's legally hours and you didn't drive.
Because I already drove 10 hours, 11 hours.
No, I'm gonna show you the logbooks. If that's wrong, then you gotta take your words back and then you have to agree whatever we say.
But didn't I drove for Nogales though?
We count the hours. No, you drove from Nogales, you stop in Damming. Take
Oh.
break in Damming. From Damming, after 10 you drove. I told you go to Ben Horn because I know you won't make it to Dallas. You go to Ben Horn, Lubbock is shortest way. And you just from Ben Horn, you just drive 4 hours, 3 hours, sleep again.
But I drove how long before that? From Deming to Van Horn. How long?
I'm just telling you.
How long is Deming to Van Horn?
From Damming to Ben Horn is only 3.5 or 4
4,
hours.
5, 6,
That's
7.
it.
So I
You
drove
only
7,
that 8
8.
hours. That's it. And you should take 10 hours break. If you drove 3 more hours, you will be in Lubbock already.
Right, but you guys wanted me to get there. I would have got there at 1 a.m.
Look, Adam, I don't want to argue with you. You know what you're doing, and I cannot print you all your logbooks.
But you guys wanted me to drive on PC to Amarillo for the
Nobody
pickup.
fix you the logbook. If you think this company is not fit, you're gonna walk away. Because we are not telling you. You also right now you're telling me false information, which is I don't like either. If you don't like either, I don't like either too.
What's false
Just
information?
told me. Oh, yeah, I drive Nogales all the way to Lubbock.
Okay,
How?
okay. We just figured that out. You said 8 hours from Deming to Van Horn, and then Van Horn to
I
Midland,
was confused. From Damming to Van Horn is 4 hours.
right? And then from Van Horn to Midland.
4 hours, sir.
So 8 hours is not good. You guys want 10.
11 hours drive. Why you don't want to drive full 11 shift? Why? If you drove another 3 hours, you should be in Lubbock.
At 1 a.m. Then you want me to drop at 4.
If you have a clock,
And then you had another load for me in Amarillo.
that's fine.
You guys
that's
said,
fine. You should tell, hey, I will deliver. I'm gonna take a 10. That's it. Simple.
but I felt uncomfortable because you guys told me to drive on PC.
No.
You told me to drive on PC to Amarillo.
No,
Yes.
no. I'm gonna look. I don't want to argue. That's wrong. You're giving me false information right now.
I have the text.
Show me.
So you could have legally got there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but you wanted me
They're
to.
telling you PC?
You wanted me to sleep at 3 hours, drop at 4, and then drive on PC, have no more hours, drive to
then
Amarillo.
simply, hey, I'm gonna deliver this load. I'm gonna take 10.
I should have delivered it. I should have.
Then you should tell, hey, I'm gonna take a 10. I delivered the load. I done my job. I'm not going next load because I have no hours. That's it.
And I see how me at least getting the load there is going to solve the problem, and not because. But I felt uncomfortable.
Dallas, you said I'm gonna make it to Dallas. Dallas is even more miles. Dallas is like 6 hours from there. Lubbock is 3 hours.
Yeah, but you guys made me stop, switch the trailer. Then I talked to that white dude.
Sorry to say, but I don't want no excuses. I'm really sorry.
I don't want to give you no excuses either. I'm just trying
This is
to.
your excuse that I'm doing this and then you saying Nogales to Lubbock. No, that's not right. That's wrong.
Then why did they tell me at the scale in front of the CHP that they wanted to fix my books?
I don't know who told you. So whoever telling you that.
Well, there's too many people over there.
You should tell them, hey, stop. That's not your job.
I
You
told
have to do
him.
this.
I told
That's
him.
it.
I told him. I said, be careful what you say.
Yeah.
I said the CHPs are right here. I'm at the scale.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਦੋਂ ਕਿਆ ਕਰੋ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੋ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਕਹਿਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਫੋਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਸਪੀਕਰ ਤੇ ਸੁਣਾਤਾ ਨਾ ਫੈਡਰਲ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆਊਗੀ
ਬਿਨਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪੇ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ
We send you the load. I need to know if you could make the load. If not, let me know right now, please. I don't want any problem on the road.
There's enough problems on the road.
Yeah, so I don't want any problem with my business. That's it. If you have hours, give you enough time. I don't want no excuses. Simple.
So you want me to look at the load they gave me right now?
Yes. Your truck, I told the mechanic your truck will be done within 1 hour, and they will give you empty ready trailer.
Well, this guy's saying it's his refrigerator, his camera's missing, that's my truck.
Don't worry about the guy.
So I don't want no problems with that guy.
Don't worry about him. There's no problem.
And Volvo, Daddy? I
And-
have a Volvo, you can have Volvo. I got 2024 Volvo with APU, take that truck. I will give you different truck.
I don't really want a different driver. I gotta unload everything.
My guy can help you. You know, if he's complaining, then I'm gonna give you different truck. You just tell me that. And he's complaining and I don't want any problem. I understand that. I told you to do 2-3 times already.
No, you're the boss. I'd rather just stay in the truck. I got my dogs in there. I got all my stuff in there.
Okay, then that's fine. You keep your stuff.
It's a good truck. It runs good. The AC shuts off here and there. I got to turn off the main switch to get the AC back
Because
going.
when you turn on the switch, the APU won't work anymore.
No, I'm talking about the dash AC.
You should not do
It turns off.
I don't know. That's 2025 truck. I don't know. We still have problems. How many miles got? Like 100 and something.
204, 203, 204.
I will tell mechanic to check it out, the AC.
So it starts blowing hot air. I have to stop, turn the main off, and then turn it back on. And luckily it kicks back on. But the APU is working fine. Everything else is working fine.
Okay, so they're doing your truck. Your truck will be done in 40 minutes. That's what they're saying. And then they will give you empty and double check the load locks and start your reefer from the yard. Make sure you pre-cool at 33. And they send you the load, double check the load, and gave me your trip packs.
Give you what?
Trip packs, your trip packs, the bills, the trip packs.
Oh, from where? Oh, all of them?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when I relocate to Texas, is that going to be a problem?
No, we should not have a problem.
How's Eugene?
He's in hospital. I don't know. I think he's out already. He's just resting it.
He's not answering his phone or calling me or anything.
He was sick. I think he's off time right now.
I heard he had a heart attack.
Yeah, no, I think he's okay. He's out from the hospital already.
Is he going to come back?
Hopefully.
If you talk to him, tell him I'm worried about him. Tell him to call me.
All right.
Because me and him talk every day.
No problem. We'll let him know.
And you know he got me this job, or he helped me get this job.
I will let you know. Can you bring the trip packs, all of them? Make all of them and bring it inside. And also your inspection report and the repair receipt and all that.
All right, well, nice knowing you. Again, once again. There's gonna be one pissed off driver, that's for sure.
What's going on?
Hello. How you doing, man?
Alright,
Still surviving here?
still surviving.
You heard about Eugene? Had a heart attack. This is his truck right here. Isn't it? Was it the other one? 160?
no?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. No, I haven't talked to him for 3 weeks. You heard I was stuck in Oklahoma and New Mexico?
What happened?
That truck I picked up in Oklahoma City broke down in Oklahoma City. After 5 months, like 2 hours away from the same spot. And then I got it fixed in Oklahoma City, and then I drove to New Mexico and it fucking broke down. Yeah.
What?
That white one, white Cascadia, 138. Yeah. And now I'm in this Cascadia. That black guy says it's his truck. And last night came in, he's like, "Oh, that's my truck. They're gonna give it back to me." Yeah. Yeah. And he said last time they didn't give me my truck, I quit. I just told Robbie, I was like, "He's gonna quit if you don't give me the truck." He's like, "Don't worry about that." So I get to stay in this truck.
You stayed in that one?
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather stay this one than empty all my shit out. You know, they already gave me a load. It's like, now you want to, you know, they're complaining about the time. It's like, they give me a load when I'm still waiting for paperwork at the fucking warehouses. We just went back and forth right now, man. I was standing my ground. You know?
Oh, right?
Yeah. I already got the load an hour ago, and they're asking me if I want to be on time, and the truck's not even done. But good seeing you, Lalo.
Baby, 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 my baby.
So there it is there. Me telling them the truth, they telling me I'm lying. Can't win with this company. Everything I said was the truth. Show me the log, show me the log. They know we don't want to sit there and go through the fucking log. I'm just gonna hang on as long as I can so I can stack my money and get this divorce over with. I'm not gonna let them fucking bully me around. Hell nah. I need to stop this and start another video when I go in, so in case they say anything else. So here's all my paperwork from the time I've been out. My babies are okay, that's all that matters. I'm okay. Just gotta stand your ground, you gotta be a man. I got another job. I gotta go to the other job. I go to the other job. All right, let's stop this and then we'll start it again.